Hello everyone, welcome to Professional IAS. I hope that you are all doing well. As we always do this, please pause the video and see these topics you have done or not. If you have not done these topics, so we are going to discuss them, and this is going to be one of the fruitful session of this week for all of you. Examinations across the country is going on in all the states, so make sure that you learn the current affairs very well, which constitutes important and very good amount of marks in your examination. Let us start our discussion, and those who are watching me for the very first time, for all the current affairs, so there is a website and the link to buy all the current affairs of 1 year and the last 6 months is given. You can purchase all the PDFs. Okay, the material will be given, which is going to help you at the time of examination. You just study them and go, your job will be done. No need to worry about it. Okay, so let us start our discussion. So first one we are having is Vande metro train. Already one student who is preparing for the examination, he is very well or she is very well aware of this fact that we already have Vande Bharat Express. That is a long distance train. Now we are having Vande Bharat train, which is a short distance train we are going to have. Let us see them one by one. What are the characteristics of this particular train? Vande Metro was unveiled as a shorter distance. Remember this point, it is a train that runs in the shorter distance and the speed is around 250 kilometers and basically given to only urban areas. Only in urban areas this will be established, and it is established within the city and having routes spanning 100 km to up to 250 km distance within the city. These trains will run. The Vande Bharat trains, metros will have spacious automatic doors will be there. Okay, 4 coaches will be there that constitute one unit, and at least 12 coaches will be there in one metro. 12 coaches, 1, 2, 3, 4. Minimum 12 will be there in one Vande metro. Railway sources already informed the Public Trust of India that a minimum of 12 Vande Bharat metro coaches will initially be introduced. Further, government will definitely increase as the demand of this metro train progress. These are the important points of the Vande metro trains. Let us go with the second important topic, AstraZeneca. Sorry for those people who have already taken the vaccine from AstraZeneca, because right now they may not have any system, but the way that they have told after a very long period of time, like 3 years after, they said that AstraZeneca may create the vaccine, the COVID Shield vaccine, that is, I guess, COVID Shield only they have given. If not, please correct in the comment section. So, COVID Shield, whoever has taken, which is actually given by AstraZeneca, so may develop what? Blood clots. Okay, if the blood clots happen, obviously the blood will go into the heart, and here it is being pumped. If the blood is being clotted in arteries and veins, the blood will not go to the heart and heart will not function. So, you can imagine that blood clotting is a very serious disease and can lead to what? Heart stroke, nothing but heart attack. So let us see this. AstraZeneca, a global pharmaceutical firm, has stated that their AZD1222 vaccination against COVID-19, known in India as COVID Shield, I was right in saying that AstraZeneca has given COVID Shield vaccine to the world. And after 3 years they said that this in some patients, in some people who have taken this COVID Shield, may induce low platelet counts. Blood platelet counts will be less, and the formation of blood clots may happen in a very rare situation. So this is a very worrying information, those who have taken COVID Shield. Okay, I was very fortunate. I don't know, I was the last batch of the persons who have taken the vaccination for the COVID. That's why COVID Shield was not available when I was taking, so I took Covaxin. Okay, AstraZeneca has accepted a link between the vaccine and the thrombosis. Okay, and the syndrome is called as thrombocytopenia syndrome. Let us now understand what is the disease that may occur because of this COVID Shield, whatever the consequences is there. Thrombosis with thrombocytopenia syndrome, it is a medical disorder marked by low blood platelets level and production of blood clots. This is a very worrying thing. Blood clotting is a worrying thing, and if the blood will clot, the person will suffer from stroke, heart attack, and also severe breathing problems. Why? Because Blood will only carry oxygen CO2 exchange in our body and to the environment. If the blood is being clotted, the exchange of gases will also get hampered. So apart from heat, apart from heart stroke, you will also suffer from, an individual will also suffer from breathing problems. Now let us also discuss about World Press Freedom Day. World Press Freedom Day observed annually on May 3. Okay, it highlights the role of journalism in today's world. In 2024, the government of Chile and UNESCO hosted the 31st World Press Freedom Day conference in Santiago. The theme of this particular World Freedom Day is a press for the planet, journalism in the face of environmental crisis. Means here basically environmental journalists are being promoted under this theme, and here under this World Press Freedom Day we are actually talking about the journalists who are actually reporting on environmental crisis. The first newspaper ever published in India was Hickey's Bengal Gazette, whose inaugural edition went out on January 29, 1780. Island-born James Augustus Hickey as his founder. As we are talking about press, so there is one GK fact is there. The first press or first newspaper that has been published in our country in India is Bengal Gazette in 1780 by the person named Hickey's. Okay, James Augusti Hickey. Right, diplomatic passport. Normally, if you are having your passport, the passport will be in blue color, but diplomatic passports will actually come in the maroon color. Remember this point. And it is the passport which is having certain privileges are given, immunities are given. Means those who are having this particular diplomatic passport, maroon color passports, they will be treated differently little bit. Okay, the Ministry of External Affairs have told that these passports, maroon color passports, are given to 5 categories of people. First of all, those with diplomatic status. Means government of India is sending a particular individual on a official tour. They are called as diplomatic status. Government appointed individuals traveling abroad for official businesses. Officers working under the branches of A and B in Indian Forest Service. Okay, and also relatives and immediate family members of officers employed in IFS and MEA. These are the 5 categories of people who are given what diplomatic passports. Apart from that, they are also given for member of parliaments. Member of parliaments are also given this particular diplomatic passport. Okay. Now Henley Passport Index. Passport Index actually gives us the which country's passport is very strong or powerful. Nothing but if you are having a particular country passport, how many country will readily accept that passport and will give you visa without any problem. Instant visa you will get, or they will not even ask you the visa also. The moment you have a passport, they will say please come to our country. That is called as power of the passport. Let us see what is our ranking. The latest Henley Passport Index, okay, in that India is ranking 86th, down 5 places from 81 in 2018. 2018 after the 19 was the last passport index was released. You can see that in 2014 when the Congress government was there, our rank was around 76. Okay, but in 2019 our rank has become what, 86. From Congress to BJP government, the passport power of our country has decreased. According to the statistics we are talking about, no need to worry about, let us not get into political tangle. I just wanted to give you whatever is given in the newspaper. The index ranks passport based on their power and mobility. Mobility is nothing but movement. Movement of people from one country to another country cannot be possible without the passport. So if the passport is very good and very powerful, you can move freely across the world. Prepared by Henley and Partners, a London-based firm, a global citizenship and residency advisory firm. Okay, and this particular Henley passport is being now considered one of the original ranking of all world's passports. It is prepared by the information gathered from International Air Transport Association that manages inter-airline cooperation globally. The Henley Passport Index is updated in real time according to the country's visa policy changes. If the government of India changes the policy, automatically our rank will go up and down. So it is a real time change will come with regard to this rankings. Okay, according to the Henley's Passport Index. This particular passport covers, the Henley's index will cover nearly about 227 destinations and 199 passports across the world will be actually ranked here. Afghanistan holds the weakest passport. Means if you are a Afghanistan passport holder, no, you may get a visa. Out of 10, 1 people only may get a visa. So that is like we are very afraid that any terrorist activity etc. may happen like that. So Afghanistan at this point of time holds very weak passport, and it is ranking of 25th and 109 respectively. We also have here score of 29 and the ranking is 109. Basically the score is of what? In the Henley's passport index, the score, the value is also given up to 100, and the ranking is also given till the number of countries we are having. Syria passport ranking is 107, Pakistan passport ranking is 106. The Henley passport index is not only the passport index available to measure the power of the passports, you also have others include Ayrton passports index, which actually ranks United Arab Emirates passport at number 1 as per its most recent rankings. As per this index, India has a mobility score of 67 with a visa required almost 131 destinations. If we want to visit across the country, 131 countries will ask us, okay, visa. Visa on arrival required only for 41 destinations. Go to the country, then take the visa, that is 41. First of all, take the visa, then go to the country, we are having 131. And 26 destinations are there in the world which actually you do not require any visa. The moment they see Indian passport, they will allow you to go. Happily, you can go without any visa also. This index, Ayrton Passport Index, uses a 3-tier approach to rank passport, attributing scores and using the United Nations Development Programme Human Development Index 2018 in its methodology. It is powered by Ayrton Capital, a global financial advisory. You just have to know that Ayrton, according to Ayrton Passport Index, what is the rank of UAE, what is the rank of India, and what is the rank of Henley's Passport Index of India. That is important. That's all enough. NASA D Space Optical Communication. It is a laser communication technology. In our childhood, we have used the laser or not like that. With the help of laser, the communication is happening. This is the new technology built by the NASA in order to speed up the communication from the space, from the satellites to the ground station. That's why it is called as deep space. Deep space means very far in the space. Optical communication is nothing but through the light, through the lasers. It is a laser communication technology showcased, okay, in that was a video which was there on in the newspaper, to transmit data from deep space at a rate significantly faster than current radio frequency rates. That is what I have told you. Now whatever I am talking to you or I am giving the lecture, no, these are all going to a radio frequency only is happening here. Laser frequency communication will be what? More faster. Despite launching in October 2023, the Psyche spacecraft remains healthy and stable on its own journey to main asteroid belt. Psyche spacecraft, it is a mission of NASA, basically going to a rock which is between Mars and Jupiter, where it has to explore a asteroid. The name of the asteroid itself is a Psyche. The mission is also called as Psyche. This mission will go between Mars and Jupiter, inner planets, outer planets. We are having an asteroid belt. In the asteroid belt, we have named one rock as Psyche rock. Okay, that Psyche rock we are going to study in the form of Psyche mission. So, okay, this particular technology is on board on the Psyche mission. DSOC, Deep Space Optical Communication Experiments, has reached a significant milestone, means successful. It is now linked with communication system of Psyche spacecraft. Means very far Mars, means Earth, Mars, then Jupiter. From that deep space, we are getting the communication very fastly also with the help of this technology. Despite its reliance on radio frequency transmission, this is a cutting-edge optical technology showcases its power by beaming data across astounding distances of over 225 million kilometers. That much of distance it is able to throw the information and we are able to receive the information. So it is a very, very powerful technology. This technology also depends upon the normal radio frequency, whatever we are also able to communicate with the help of the mobile phone, also work on the radio frequency only. So this technology also depends on it, but at the end this technology is very, very faster with regard to transmission of the data when compared to just using radio frequency. Okay, right. Now we are having India, Thailand, Myanmar. India, Thailand and Myanmar are working on about 1400 kilometer long highway, and we are going to connect South Asia by land and give a boost to trade, business, health and education. Basically here my intention is to include this current affair is very simple. Recently with which one of the following country India has agreed to build a 1400 kilometer of long highway. They will ask you like this. So they may ask you Thailand, Myanmar, Cambodia, Myanmar, Bangladesh, Thailand. So your answer should be Thailand and Myanmar. We have forged a deal where we are going to have a 1400 kilometer of highway, and this particular highway is going to boot, all of this is a land route, so trade, business, health and education all will be boosted. Around 70% of construction work on the ambitious India, Myanmar, Thailand trilateral highway, we say because three countries are there, already 70% of the work has been completed. The highway will connect Moreh in Manipur, it starts in Manipur in India with Mesot in Thailand via Myanmar. So Thailand, we first from the Manipur to Myanmar, Myanmar to Thailand. So this is a 14,100 kilometer long highway. The route passes through Mandalay, Bangkok, Naipite and Bago, the important cities of the two other countries. The route passes. It means what our manufacturers, okay, maybe the pickle manufacturer, papad manufacturer or handicraft manufacturer, handloom manufacturer can easily export their material with this national highway. Right, blue hole, a groundbreaking discovery has been sending, and it is very popular recently in the scientific community called as Ja blue hole, also called as TJBH, which is now officially acknowledged as the deepest blue hole on the earth. Blue hole is nothing but blue is the ocean. In the ocean there is a hole is there, nothing but a whirlpool like this there. If you see it, it looks like a whirlpool, very big hole is there. So scientists have now discovered the biggest blue hole of the world at this point of time. So you can see that the blue hole is 480 feet larger than the previous record holder, the Sansha Yango blue hole, commonly known as the dragon hole in South China Sea. Blue holes, also known as karst formation, are geological wonders found by the gradual dissolution of soluble bedrock such as limestone or gypsum, resulting in creation of a vertical caverns submerged beneath the ocean surface. Basically, ocean will also have a bed, right or wrong? Bed is nothing but ocean will also have a floor. The ocean floor, if it gets inside and somehow in the ocean floor there is a landslide is there and it goes more deeper because of the depression, then you will get a very big blue hole. The concept is called as blue hole. Here we got a blue hole. Okay, don't think that it is in the sky. Then India and Japan, the officials of India and Japan has exchanged views on development in the areas of very important, with which country India has made a pact with regard to disarmament, non-proliferation with regard to nuclear, chemical, biological domains with Japan. Okay, 10th round of India-Japan consultation on disarmament, non-proliferation, export control was held recently in Tokyo. And India-Japan does a exercise also joint military exercise called as Dharma Guardian. This also remember. India's quasi-sovereign wealth fund, the National Investment and Infrastructure Fund. Why we are calling it as quasi-sovereign? Because India, this particular National Investment Infrastructure Fund, India money is also there, Japan money is also there. It is not completely ours. That's why we are calling it as quasi-sovereign fund. And Japan Bank for International Cooperation, they together launched $600 million fund to invest in sustainability, nothing but environmental friendly projects. JBIC Japan, we are having Japan Bank for International Cooperation will contribute 51% of that particular 600 million figure, and India is going to contribute rest. The UN cabinet has already approved a memorandum of cooperation between India and Japan to develop also a semiconductor supply chain partnership which will focus on research and development, manufacturing, design and talent development with regard to semiconductor industry. So India and Japan has met for disarmament, non-proliferation of nuclear, biological. Along with that, okay, we also have semiconductor. On these 3 and 4 areas, India and Japan has got what? Dealing happened. High Ambition Coalition, what it is? It is a coalition of around 65 nations known as High Ambition Coalition, which seeks to tackle plastic production. Plastic, if it is not produced, will not be sold. That is how they can control easily the plastic pollution. The coalition includes African nations and also most of the European Union countries, nearly about 28 are there. Okay, all of them wants to end a complete plastic ban by 2040. Phasing out, slowly phase out, completely remove from the environment the problematic single-use plastics and ban also certain chemical additives that carry out health risk. The US has not joined this high ambition coalition, whereas India has joined it. Remember this point. India is a member of high ambition coalition. Okay. The US have not joined. Why? Because they are going in the stage of fossil gas country. Okay, we are a fossil gas country, so completely joining plastic production we have to do because of various we are having commitments. That is why we don't join at this point of time, like that they said, and they did not join, but India joined it. Food Safety Standards Authority of India, every product you purchase, behind that you will have this particular authority certification. Recently, allegation against diverse products such as infant food, health drinks, spices have sparked questioning regarding India's food safety regime. FSSAI is a statutory body that came into existence in 2008 and it is run by the Act, Food Safety and Standard Act. It is administered under the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare. It releases State Food Safety Index annually on June 7th. World Food Safety Day is celebrated annually also on June 7th. Okay. Hanger class submarine, this is a glass. Okay, this is just a glass. In that a submarine is there. You may or may not see. Basically, Hanger class submarine, Pakistan has got it from China. China gave it to Pakistan. It is a counter to India's cavalry class submarine, which we have taken from what? French. So from French we have taken one submarine called as, like, fleet of submarine called as cavalry class. Okay, Pakistan has been taking from China. Okay. Then salmonella contamination. This is the news that has come in US. In the last 6 months, United States custom authorities, nothing but export-import authorities, have rejected 31% of all spice-related shipments exported by Mahasian Private Limited due to salmonella contamination. So US custom duty is expecting that there is a problem with regard to this particular spices, and they rejected almost 31% of the exports. What is salmonella? It's a group of bacteria responsible for a foodborne illness known as salmonellus. Basically, food poisoning also happened because of salmonella. Named after veterinary pathologist and surgeon Daniel Elmer Salmon, the pathogen existence has been recognized since at least 1880. We know about this particular in food, this kind of bacteria exist. The World Health Organization identifies salmonella as one of the 4 primary global causes of diarrhea diseases. If you are getting more and more motion, it means what? It could be salmonella. Okay, one of the 4. There are only 4 important microorganisms, pathogens are there which may cause diarrhea. Okay, in that salmonella is one. Then we also have here mumps. In Delhi, there has been a rise in the number of mumps cases, and experts attribute this spike to a decline in vaccination rates, possibly due to COVID-19 pandemic. So in COVID-19 pandemic, what happened? Lot of people, lot of children did not get the mumps vaccination. Maybe because they have taken the vaccination of COVID, that is the reason they have not taken this. And that is leading to what? Increase in the number of mumps cases in Delhi. Mumps is caused by a virus called as paramyxovirus belonging to the rubella virus family. The virus primarily affects the parotid glands here, which will be there, responsible saliva production, located on both sides of the face. Transmission occur through infected saliva. If anybody cough, then that saliva, if it is falling on you, automatically the person will get what? Mumps. Symptoms include swollen and painful salivary glands. It will hurt you here. Sore throat, fever, headache, fatigue and loss of appetite. You don't feel like to eat. Even if it is biryani in front of you, you will not eat. Okay. Then Majoli mask. The moment we remember the Majoli, you have to remember one fact. Because of the Majoli river, world largest river island has been created on the Brahmaputra river in Assam. This is a very common fact, every aspirant will know about it. The traditionally Majoli mask in Assam. In Assam, some celebrations will happen, festivals happen, there they use a mask. I forgot to put a image here, you can check on the Google what is a Majoli mask. In Assam, we are given a geographical indication tag by the center. Majoli manuscript painting also got the GI label. So Majoli area island mask, Majoli Island area manuscript painting has also been given geographical indication. Means a product will have the GI, it means what? It is originating from an authentic place, it bears the unique and special characteristic and quality of that particular place. That is why GI tags are given. Okay, Majoli, the largest river island in the world, this particular mask has its origin in 16th century. They are handmade masks, usually depicts the characters in bhanaos or theatrical plays with spiritual teaching as part of Neo Vaishnavism, which was introduced by Adi Shankaracharya in 15th, 16th century. Okay, introduced by Saint, not Adi Shankaracharya, Srimanta Shankar Deva. The masks protect gods, goddesses, demons, animals, birds, including Ravana, Garuda, Narsimha, Hanuman. All the Hindu deities are represented on the mask. These masks are made up of bamboo, clay, dung, cloth, cotton and wood. Basically natural products they are using. Then one-liners are very, very important, as you know that most of the examination will have the one-liner and they constitute important marks. Dinesh Kumar Tripathi, he has been appointed as the 26th Chief of Naval Staff. Paul Auster, a prolific novelist and memoirist and screenwriter, has been passed away at the age of 77. He won Man Booker Prize, Nobel Prize of Books is called as Man Booker Prize for his novel 4321, and also Baumgartner was published in 2023. It is his book only. The Long March 5, China's largest rocket, has successfully launched Chang'e 6 moon mission. Microsoft has launched Phi-3 Mini as a lightweight artificial intelligence, whereas Meta, that is Facebook offshoot, has launched Llama 3 large language model. So in artificial intelligence, all the companies are going like I am first. So what Microsoft has launched? Phi-Me 3, whereas Meta, the Facebook one, has launched Llama 3 artificial intelligence platforms. The Beijing Declaration and Platform Action, it is a visionary agenda for the women empowerment, remember this point. It also refers to framework for analyzing the status of women worldwide, assessing government and countries' effort to support women empowerment. Swami Krishna Verma was considered as a staunch novelist who founded Indian Home Rule Society, India House, Indian Sociologist, the newspaper in London. Currently, there are 6 classical languages are there which enjoy the classical status. We are having Tamil here, Sanskrit, Kannada, Telugu, Malayalam, Odia. All of them belong to southern India. So that is more, I am happy. Sanskrit belongs to all the country, but southern India is very, very good with regard to scriptures. Okay, right. So this is all about, I guess one more slide we are having. Wildlife sanctuaries was also there in the news. Okay, Aralam Wildlife Sanctuary is in Kerala. Nugu Wildlife Sanctuary, Karnataka. Dandeli Wildlife Sanctuary, Karnataka. Shukna Wildlife Sanctuary, Chandigarh. These are the wildlife sanctuary recently in the news. Please don't forget. Now we are having the last one. The Democratic Republic of Congo, one of the African countries suffering from a outbreak of a disease called as Mpox. Mpox is called as here monkeypox, and this Mpox is also caused by a viral disease. It's a viral disease and it is a zoonotic disease. Zoonotic diseases are those diseases that spreads from animals to human. So monkeypox is spreading from monkeys to what? Human, and it has become a very good menace in Democratic Republic of Congo. So they may ask you in the examination that in which one of the following countries outbreak of monkeypox has been seen. So your answer should be what? Democratic Republic of Congo. This is how the question will come. So if you are like all the current affairs of the last 6 months, you can buy from the link given below. Directly you can purchase. That's all about it. Thank you, and do join for the mentorship courses. Will give you an edge and you will be very much happy and satisfied once you take the answer writing evaluation and test also. Thank you. Bye bye. Good night. Take care.